So my friend Shane Bianchi, he's pretty raunchy. Yeah, he is. He's probably the raunchiest comedian. If you're gonna talk raunchy shit, you gotta make it funny. A lot of people talk raunchy shit and it's not funny at all. It's just pathetic. It's fucking pandering. You're pandering because you think that that's what people want to hear about. And, you know, you're typically right. It always kills. Like I told my friend Alex, I was like, stop talking about your pussy unless you have a really good joke on it. Because it doesn't seem like it's coming from a genuine place. It seems like it's sort of a fallback joke. Like if you feel like you're bombing, you talk about sex to catch yourself because you know that it's kind of like saying fuck Trump. So you know that people in the audience will agree with it because it's part of the culture that they relate to. That's not what comedy is. But hey, at least you got to laugh. You got to laugh. You didn't even have to work for it. All by being a sinner. Anyway. You know, I feel like I bombed tonight, but there were several people that came up to me that told me it was really good and they liked it. So, you know, I guess it just depends on who you're talking to. But I'm about to watch it, so I'll probably love the fuck out of it. If you feel like you're bombing on stage, you're never bombing if you're still up there and you're not doing self-deprecating material. Just know that. Because most people, and me and Swiss were talking about this, how fucking annoying this shit is, where people will just start doing this self-deprecating shit. Where if the joke isn't working, they'll just be like, oh, that didn't work, huh? Guess I need to work on that one. Well, maybe we should write this off the joke list. Maybe we should never do this joke again. You know, I'm like, really? That's how you feel about your material, man? You gotta be confident. Who gives a fuck if they like it or not? Fuck them. Tell them that they should kill themselves, you know? That's always my rebuttal. Just fucking commit suicide already, damn it. You don't like my material, that's your fucking problem. Anyway. I know I seem pretty bitter and hostile, but there's a reason for that, okay? It's totally warranted. But yeah, my friend Shane, he's talking about going to fucking New York. I'm like, really? A blue state? Where comedy is dead? Why are you going there? I mean, it seems like it would be good for comedy, right? Because they got, like, the Comedy Cellar or whatever the fuck. Just like you'd think that Los Angeles would be good because of the Comedy Store. I mean, just because they have a nice venue, like, that doesn't mean that it's going to be a good place for comedy. You know, you got to be thinking about the future. And places where you thought you could go to be good or to get your start or, you know, to get big or whatever the fuck. I mean, it's not the same arena that it used to be. Maybe I'm just saying that because I don't want him to go. Like, I really don't want him to go. He's like my favorite person in the scene. But I'll be very sad if he leaves, to be completely honest. I'll be very sad. I'll probably cry. I never do it around him, though. It would be like one of those things where, like, I would start crying, like, after he leaves. You know? Like, he'd be walking away in the parking lot, and I'd start crying. And then I'd cry, like, the whole way home. Because I couldn't tell him. You know? It'd be like that. It'd be just like that. But, yeah. I did a joke for him tonight. And he wasn't even in the audience. I mean, that happens with Ronita all the damn time. But, like, I put it in my comedy set, but I couldn't really devote it to him because he wasn't there. But I gave it to Alex instead because she got the joke. She knew exactly what I was talking about. It was funny, though. John, the tall white supremacist dude that loves the fuck out of me, he said, Amy Gross hates women. She actually just hates herself. He said that and then immediately took it back. And was like, nope, she hates women. That's hilarious. He couldn't even keep that up because he knew that it wasn't true. Good on you, John. I'm glad that you wouldn't continue to lie. Don't be like women. I don't actually hate women. I hate liars. And most women are liars. So why would I be in favor of that? It just makes my species look terrible. But I know that he agreed with everything that I said. A lot of men do if they don't hate themselves and want to chop their dicks off and put them in a mason jar. But unfortunately, a lot of them want to do that, it seems.